Okay, for Yun's first two levels are very easy combos. There's a couple different ways that you can execute it. If you're using a fight stick, you have the advantage of doing double taps, which just help with just like in Street Fighter 4, it gives you extra chances of landing the move. If there's times where you hit the button and the kick doesn't come out because you did it too early, if you double tap it, you'll get it on the second tap, or the negative edge of the first, even the negative edge of the second hit. So it gives you a ton of chances to get the combo correct. Generally, I only double tap the kick buttons because it's the easiest to do. In order to do the punch buttons, you have to be careful not to hit the kick buttons. So I generally just do the kick buttons, but only if I'm having trouble with certain combos. Otherwise, for the most part, I just hit every button once. It's just easier for me to do it that way, and I'm still learning how to double tap, so. But anyway, so for the first two are very simple. The first one is just standing, or actually crouching forward, which is medium kick, down forward punch. Just a very basic combo to start you off. No explanation needed. We'll go right to this next one.
Prepare to strike now.
Okay, for Yun's second trial, it's still an easy combo, except the link between standing strong, which is medium punch, into standing short, which is light kick, is pretty tricky. As you can tell, if I do it too early, nothing comes out. If I do it too late, it doesn't combo. In this case, it would be a benefit to double tap the standing light kick, but as long as you could still cancel a double tap light kick into a jab rush punch, then this combo would be okay for you. Otherwise, it's a really tricky combo to get. It's really easy to miss a link, and of course if somebody's mashing in between, they might be able to get a move on you. But this one's pretty easy. I actually complete this one without double tapping light kick, because you don't always need it. It's pretty simple. And that's pretty much it for this one. This doesn't need much explanation either. But if you're having trouble landing the light kick, double tap it if you got a fight stick. For Yun's third trial, you're going to have to do his target combo, which is light punch, light kick, medium punch, into his Ganajin. It's one of the best ways to start, or to combo into the Ganajin without scaling the damage too much. So you want to practice doing that, whatever side's more comfortable. With this combo, you can actually do this in the corner, or you can do it pretty much anywhere on the stage. You can do it. So depending on how well you can practice canceling, you can choose to do it in the middle of the stage, or you can just do it in the corner if you're not getting it all the time, which is sometimes how I do it. So if you're having trouble canceling into the Ganajin, there's a couple different tricks that I use. One of them is to actually add a light punch version of the shoulder right after the combo, like that. It's a little easier to cancel that. To cancel the shoulder into the Ganajin. So if you're having trouble, you can do it that way. But just keep in mind, if you're learning this character, you don't want to use the shoulder because it does scale the damage down a lot. Sometimes you got to do a little bit faster. If you can actually do forward, down, forward, rush punch, down, forward, punch again to cancel, like that. Let's try it again on over here. Oh, and get the shoulder, the rush punch in there, shoulder punch. Let's try it again. Remember, this is a light punch version. There. It cancels really easy that way. But if you just spend a little bit of time learning just the target combo into it, you'll be better off in the long run. So let's try that. You can cancel into light, medium, or heavy punch Canadian. Doesn't really matter. You can also piano it to help your chances, but that usually ends up not working for me. See? Cancels. Get used to doing that a few times. And once you can do that comfortably, you can do the rest of this combo. Now after the Canadian, you want to do crouching strong, which is medium punch, I believe. Okay, so down, medium punch, standing, heavy punch. Let's try that in Canadian mode. Once you're in Canadian mode, it's almost like everything's a target combo, the way that it works. The one thing you don't want to do is hit forward and heavy punch, because you'll do that punch right there. Okay, that's me hitting forward. It combos, but it knocks them into the air. It's not what you want to do. It's really hard to combo after that. So you want to hit down, medium, and heavy punch, and don't hit anything. I usually just do 1, 2 like that. Go up. You can tell it doesn't have to be fast, but just make sure you're not hitting any directions with the heavy punch. So that's how you connect from Canadian into a hit, and then from the standing fierce, you have to do a shoulder punch, and depending on where you are, you could do medium or heavy. If you're in the corner, you could do all mediums. This is all medium punch. You practice that for a little while, and the last hit you're just doing a heavy lunge punch. If you do this and you're not in the corner, you have to push them to the side using the heavy punch version that goes farther. Heavy punch, heavy punch. Oh, see, I kind of missed him there. Try that again. One more time. Okay, it's a little tricky, like I said. You do want to use the heavy punch version, get to the farthest distance. Hopefully you're not starting that combo from way in the end there, because it is tricky to get going with it. But like I said, the medium is what you want to use once you're in the corner, and you want to use the heavy shoulder to push him into the corner. Usually a couple of those will get him there. And with this, you're just doing a total of 6. You're going to want to count it out. Back up here. You want to count them out: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the last one you're just doing a regular fierce punch. It's pretty simple. Once you get the rhythm, you should be able to get it. Sometimes I screw it up like I did right there. Another thing too is, in order to connect the crouching strong after the Canadian, you really have to play with the timing. And it's also good in this point if you can double tap medium punch, which I don't do, but it will help you connect. Okay, what I usually do, like in this case, I'll go into training mode sometimes, or I'll just stay in this mode. Do whatever's more comfortable. Like right there, if you see that it shows 3 hits or 2 hits after your combo, and you're still hitting them, that's because you didn't connect the crouching strong after the Canadian. It didn't combo. and then you would finish it. Of course, I don't want to finish it because that would end my screen. That's pretty much it. Once you get going, it is pretty simple. Get the rhythm down. It's one of the easier combos that you can do with him. Alright, this trial took me a really long time to figure out because they don't really explain how this is supposed to be done. But first off, I thought it mattered how close that you would do your grab, which is half circle back kick, or which button you use it. Or if you were in a corner, I thought maybe if I was in a corner, I'd be able to connect. But the biggest problem with this is, as you can tell, if you walk up to him, you do a grab, and you mash light punch, you get far light punch. And obviously you can't combo into your target combo with two regular far punches. That's the first problem. The second problem is this: when you're doing the combo, let's say like this, right? One, and you're following that up with let's see, medium up kicks, light up kicks. Okay, so. Alright, and then light kick. The light kick is not going to hit because your medium kick has two hits. Two hits, and you try to do another hit, it's not going to land. It's going to be invincible. And I could not really figure that out, except for if you're at the right zone, you hit them once, then you can connect from medium to light. And that's just something that you just wouldn't know unless you watch somebody else do this, or you're just messing around with it and you just figure it out. There's another trial too. I think Alex has a trial where he has a move similar to that, where you have to be at the right distance in order to do a juggling hit. So that's that. That's one of the problems. But I'm going to show you how to solve both of them. First off, this combo doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter which grab you use. The trick in order to get the close jabs is after you do the grab, you have to hold forward. There's a small amount of time where you can actually move forward just a little bit, just enough so you can get his close jab, so you want two of them. You know you're doing it right if you do the grab, and you get a 3-hit combo by doing that. So you can practice that a little bit. Okay, we're getting 3-hit combos. That's how you start off with the 2 jabs. So the rest is fairly self-explanatory, except you have the problem of the target combo into medium kicks always hitting twice. Alright, so you're not going to be able to juggle. So you have to fix that. And the way that I do it, it's really the timing of the target combo. If you can manage to slow the timing between light kick and medium punch, you'll notice that the up kicks will actually hit once. So let's try it out. Okay, it only hit once there because I put enough time in between light kick and medium punch to give him enough distance to only hit him once. Now that's not easy to do, but I did find a little trick that helped me out, and you'll see it in the replay that I do. Is what I end up doing is I do light punch twice and light kick twice before I do medium at the same tempo. And if you do it and it actually connects, you'll see that most of the time you might be able to get the one hit medium kick. Alright, I did that normal time. Try again. There. That was a one hit medium up kicks. And that's for hitting light. Nothing happens if you hit light kick twice during the target combo if you do it at the right speed. But what it does is it makes you it's a pretty good rhythm, and it allows you that extra second you need to delay the medium punch to get that. And you can practice that too. So that's the way I got it done. I can also do it properly where I space it just right, but that was definitely one trick that worked for me to get it more consistent. So basically, you walk up, do the grab. Most of the time you will get double up kicks, but like I said, the reason why that happens is just the timing between the two buttons. You figure that part out, the rest is pretty easy. And just make sure you're buffering the light kick, up kicks before you land, so the first opportunity he has, he will hit it. So. And it's not easy, but that is one way of doing it, and I guess it only works on this character because of his height. Apparently, it might work on another character, but as far as I know, this combo only works on this character. So try that out, and that should get you past this one. Okay, Yun's Trial 5 is definitely really hard trial. It's long. If you're not used to canceling into Ganesian, you gotta get used to it at this point. This one has to be done in the corner. Starts off double jab for the target combo. Okay, you could still from the medium punch of the target combo. You could do a light shoulder if you want. If you can cancel Ganesian easier that way, you can do it that way just to get through the trial. Otherwise, you could just try this one enough times. You'll eventually get more comfortable with just regular target combo into Ganesian. Sometimes like that'll happen. I'll cancel Ganesian right after a light kick. It's because when I hit medium punch, I did it too soon and it never connected. So I did medium punch into Ganesian, but it never connected because I was too early. Yeah. Of course, I missed a couple moves there, but you got to get comfortable with that. As soon as you can do that, cancel into your Ganesian, which the easiest way you can. The next part's actually pretty easy, and you can practice this without doing the target combo. Is just the whole time I usually hit forward. You're gonna do medium punch, heavy punch, and okay, and then took me a minute to remember. you're going to want to do 2 consecutive medium kick overheads, which I actually double tap that. It's really easy to double tap. You do 2 consecutives into the palm. And then you're going to want to do it again. It makes it recycle the same combo. Now, you can practice that on its own, so we'll do that. 1, 2. Might take you a minute to get used to the timing. You can hit medium to heavy really fast, or you can do a little slow. It doesn't really matter, whatever you're more comfortable with. But the whole time you can hit forward. Then you're just going half circle back for that. So let's do this. 1, 2, palm. 1, 2, palm. And usually when you miss, you either didn't cancel the palm fast enough, or you were just too slow, or you let them drop too much. So it's pretty easy to get the first part into the first palm. The trick is going from the palm to the overhead kick. You actually have to hesitate just long enough that you hit him on his way down and you keep him up in the air. If you do it too soon from the palm, you will miss. I'll show you an example. So yeah, it was too soon. It doesn't connect. You actually have to wait a second in order to connect. But once you find the timing, you connect. You just do 2 more into the palm, same thing. And then you have to go even further, which is from the palm, cancel heavy up kicks. And when you're canceling into heavy up kicks, at that time you are running out of Ganesian. So this is all just regular combo. It's heavy kick, light shoulder punch. What you want to do, you want to try to do that move as soon as you can, just before you land. You're doing everything just a little bit earlier than you think it's going to land, so it comes out. And if you do it right, you got to cancel. You can even get used to that like this. To cancel the light shoulder into the punch, the forward and heavy punch. It's got to be done at the best timing that you can do. As you can see, it's shorter cancels. Okay. And what that's going to do is the shoulder is going to pop him up. This is going to continue to bounce him up in the air. And then at the very last hit, at the soonest point, it's really hard to practice this because you can't theoretically juggle. At least I don't think you can just juggle. Yeah, you can't juggle from a regular up kicks. Unless you could do it with the 1-hit version, which is too much of a pain to even try. But anyway, so shoulder punch, forward, down forward light punch. And what you'll find is you either won't get the light punch version to come out, or you'll miss, even if you do it soon enough. That's probably because you didn't juggle them high enough to begin with, from either your heavy kicks, or even before. I've had it where my last palm to juggle the up kicks, the timing wasn't right, so he's actually a little bit lower than he's supposed to be, which at the end of the combo he'll hit the ground before you can hit him. But you'll notice, if you're doing it right, if after you do the up kicks he goes flying into the air, and you can actually do the light shoulder and you're not even on the screen, or you're right at the bottom of the screen, and what it does is it hits him on the way down. I'm gonna see if I can get to that point without too much time. So if we're practicing, we're gonna just do it from Canadian. Okay, so that was possible. I just didn't do it soon enough. Okay, so right there, as you can tell, I was double tapping to try to get the quickest cancel that I can from the shoulder, and I did manage to hit him with that, but I didn't combo with this. And that's the hardest part, believe it or not, is actually the last part, which is a light rush punch. Most of the time it either doesn't come out, or it comes out late and he misses, or I'm too far away. So the really only way to do that is you got to get it on the first possible active frame that you can get that thing off, where you can juggle that into the air. As you can tell right there, even though I did a slow double tap on the forward punch, it didn't cancel fast enough, and I dropped the combo. That's why it is good to practice the true double tap to get the quickest possible input for that move. And really, it's the only way you can really do this is you gotta really practice it. And usually what I'll do is if I screw it up, I'll try to mentally do the rest of the combo, because if you get to the point where you're normally doing your up kicks, even if you didn't combo up until that point, you could still practice the last part of the combo and connect it. Alright, right there I kind of screwed up at the most opportune moment. I'm gonna wait. Alright, try it again. I tried to do it where if I screwed up I could still finish the combo. It's really tricky to do, but like I said, if you kind of figure out the timing because you do it so much. Like that. There. So you see, I finished the combo even though I dropped it midway, but I still got a chance to at least try to finish the combo, even though I screwed it up. If you could get to that point, you might be able to do this combo. But it is real frustrating if you never get a chance to finish the combo, even if you didn't complete it. As the last part is really hard to do. But like I said, if you mess up the combo, or if you're doing the Ganesian right in the beginning and you miss the combo, let's say, like I'll cancel. See if I can do it. Sometimes the medium punch will come out and I'll cancel. Like that. I'll just still do the combo anyway. Alright, so even right there, I double tap. I did a regular double tap and it didn't come out. But like I said, if that happens, just keep rolling with the combo. Eventually it'll all come together. It's really tough, but I can actually do this probably about 30% of the time. I don't do it enough, but it's a really good combo to use. And if you can master it, you'll be pretty good with Yun. So hopefully this helps. There'll be more tutorials to come in the future.